Hello again sa inyong lahat. So ngayon naman ay dadako na tayo sa last topic, which is all about the family business management. Okay, so let me share again my screen. So dito nga sa lesson number 5, ang expectation sa aking mga estudyante, of course, is maintindihan ninyo kung ano ang way ng pagmamanage ng family business. Maintindihan nyo rin ang importance of establishing yung clear structure for family business. At alam ko naman na ito inatap na natin na topic previously doon sa ating discussion on setting up the family business structure or governance structure. And then, maintindihan nyo rin kung bakit ang strategic management ay essential sa family business, just like with other business management model. So in a way, ito rin may idea na kayo because of our top subject nyo sa akin dati on strategic marketing. And for the topics naman that is included in this discussion, nandiyan na nga yung family business management, yung board for small business corporation, and the strategic management in family business. So without further ado, eto na nga, the family business management. Sinimplify ko na lang yung presentation dito para mas ma-highlight kung ano talaga yung dapat yung makuhang learnings sa topic na ito. So, sa family business management, unang-una na dyan is you have to, yun na nga, ito pa ulit-ulit na lang natin sinasabi, pero talagang sa family business, just like with other business management models, it should be managed professional. Kailangan the members of the family are hindi lang acting professionally, but rather doing their job professionally. So overall, manage siya. And when you say professionalizing the family business, kailangan competitive ang business. Maaaring yung mga startup business o yung mga nandito sa atin sa Marinduque, hindi naman globally ang thinking nila, pero still, pwede sila makipagsabayan sa mga kilalang brand dito sa atin sa Philippines. And, di ba, hindi naman natin, hindi rin naman natin makakalimutan yung mga Filipino or Pinoy family business that are very successful, na hindi lang sila dito na nag-dominate, but rather globally sila nakilala. Yung mga na-present ko sa inyo dun sa first part ng ating subject. Then the most common misconception in professionalizing the family business, hindi ibig sabihin nun that the family manager will be replaced with non-family managers. Of course, family business ito, and it should be managed, of course, with a leader na talagang family member. Just like with our business, kahit pa ito ay dumating ang time na yung mga pamangkin ko na ang magmamanage, of course, they are the legitimate family member. And in terms of the non-family managers naman, hindi naman syempre natin dinidisregard ang contribution and at the same time yung kanilang capability kung paano mapaunlad pa yung family business. Syempre nandyan sila. Kaya nga, tama naman na talagang mag-hire din ng mga non-family employees, or pwede rin mga team leaders or mga supervisors or managers, because sila kasama talaga sa operation ng isang family business. So that is about the approach of professionalizing the business, and at the same time matanggal yung isip na papalitan ang family manager by a non-family manager. Of course, siya pa rin yung manager, siya pa rin yung leader, pero nandun katulong syempre yung mga non-family managers or non-family employees na tinatawag. So, professional management is the successful integration of professional knowledge, skills, and values. So, running the business should be business-like always. From sa accounting system, yung human resource management, kung paano nag-hire, nagde-develop, nagte-train ng mga tao, nag-a-address ng mga issues ng mga employees, it should be professionally done. May sistema talaga, may standard. Also, the management accounts and business training of the family members. So, hindi lang yung mga non-family employees, but also, more importantly, the family members should be trained as well. So, may tatlong rason kung bakit kailangang i-professionalize talaga ang family business. So, nandyan yun. Lack of management talent among family members, maaaring kulang yung skills or management talent. We're talking about here management talent or skills sa mga members ng family. Kailangan sila ma-train. Pangalawa, mabago yung personal values of leaders, lalong-lalo na sa mga decision making. And pangatlo, acquiring management expertise in preparation for leadership succession. So yan yung mga rason kung bakit kailangan talagang magkaroon ng professional management. And may tatlo ring basic options para naman sa mga family leaders o yung mga controlling owner. Okay? Unang-una dyan, professionalize your members, your family members. Lalong-lalo na kung gusto mo silang maging involved sa operation ng business. You have to really professionalize the members. Pangalawa, give the non-family employees the training and skills as well para mas maging competent sila in doing their job. And pangatlo, na option para sa mga family leaders is to bring in or mag-outsource tayo or kumbaga humanap tayo sa labas ng professional expert para makatulong like for example yung topic natin in dealing with or management of conflicts, di ba? It's okay to hire yung mga gaganap na parang tagapagitna, lalong-lalo na kung hindi na naniniwala ang family members sa kanilang mga leaders, for example, na sila rin ay ka-member ng family, hindi na sila masyadong naniniwala because kakilala eh. Unlike kapag ibang tao, o yung mga consultant na tinatawag natin, pwede yun, So, yun yung tatlong basic options for family leaders. Yan. So, ito natakil na rin natin dati, yung pagsaset up ng business governance structure. So, again, nandyan yung family council, alam na ninyo yan. And then also yung family constitution, it should be written, di ba? Yung mga mission, vision, the policies, yung mga core values na yan, marami yan lahat. Kailangan yan ay well-written, And also, kailangan meron tayong tinatawag na board. So, ano yung trabaho ng mga board or members of the board ng family business? To control, to strategize, and yun nga, yung kanilang service. Okay. So, choosing the board members. So, alam na rin naman ninyo yan, Senior family leaders who are also senior executives. So, pwedeng sila yung maging members of the board. Pangalawa, ay family members who are not managers in the business and whose role will be to represent yung iba pang mga family branches. Diba? Yun. So, sila ay considerably pwedeng maging board members. And lastly is non-family members who have demonstrated business experience. So, pwede rin sila maging board member kahit hindi sila kapamilya. Pero kung sila naman ay competent, skilled, may leadership, and yun nga, nakapag-demonstrate ng magandang business experience, edukado, and successful in their own right, they can be members of the board ng isang family business. Okay? So, boards for small business corporation. So, ang mali sa atin ding isip or mali dun sa ibang isip ng ibang mga entrepreneurs na kapag small lang yung business or ito ay kumbaga parang bago lang or startup business, ay hindi na raw kailangan ng boards. Diba doon sa ating pinag-aralan sa cycle, lalo na doon sa setting up of governance structure, makikita natin na from the beginning pa lang, meron na talagang family council or meron na rin talagang board na tinatawag. So in the case ng first stage pa lamang yung family business, ay syempre mas maliit or iilan lamang yung member of the board. For example, maaring yung parent and then yung kanyang mga anak. Pero habang lumalaki ang business at habang lumalaki rin ang family members, nadadagdagan syempre ang board members. Okay. So, an entrepreneur is one who can identify and exploit previously unexploited opportunities. So, dyan pasok yung opportunity seeking natin. Pero, pag ang pinag-uusapan natin ay entrepreneurship, which is your course, it entails creating new resources. So, dapat nakakapag-create tayo ng bagong mga resources in new ways to develop para makadevelop tayo ng mga pwede nating i-commercialize na mga produkto, makapag-tap tayo ng mga untapped market, at makapagbigay tayo ng serbisyo sa mga new customers natin at sa mga datihan na rin nating customers. Yun yung essence of being an entrepreneurship student o yung entrepreneurship program na tinatawag natin. So many businesses are indeed, totoo naman, founded by entrepreneurs or started by entrepreneurs. Pero kung titingnan natin yung mga small business na nakikita natin, it will reveal na itong mga small businesses na to fall roughly into the following categories. Yan. Ito yung mga business daw that have been passed on to the next generation by the founder. Ibig sabihin naman na lang niya, pero wala naman yung interest. Doon. Those that have been bought out or nabili from the founder of the business. Ito yung mga binentang negosyo. So, nagkaroon ng transition, nagkaroon ng ibang owner, as well as management. Those that have been set up not to exploit new opportunities, but in imitation of successful enterprise. So, ginaya-gaya lang yung mga successful enterprise, yung kanilang products, yung service, yung mga best practices, ginaya lang, inimitate lang. Hindi na nag-exploit ng bagong opportunity. Okay? Next is those whose founder has lost interest, nawala ng interest in managing and now minamanage na by other members of the family. And those that are primarily low-cost suppliers of large retail or manufacturing firms. Ito yung parang reseller lang. Okay? Pero, of all, ang pinaka talaga successful na type of small business are those where the founder is an entrepreneur to begin with and is still actively managing the business. Yun. Kaya nga, ang sagot, even small lang ang business na yan or just starting, it also needs boards. The biggest weakness of small businesses is that they are often quite unprofessionally managed. So bottom line, sir, ang pinag-uusapan talaga in terms of small business is kailangan talaga siya should be professionally managed by establishing council or board. So, bakit kailangan? Importante yun for planning and also for preparing management succession. Yan. Okay, so dumako naman tayo sa strategic management sa family business. So alam naman natin ang when you say strategic management, kinabibilangan niya ng mga decisions and actions na nagre-resulta sa corporate-wide strategies. And of course, yung implementation ng mga na-identify na objectives or purpose para ma-attain nga yung objectives based on the vision of the business. Pero magkaiba ang strategic management and strategic planning, no? Kasi ang strategic planning is just part of the larger framework of what you call strategic management. At merong 5 interrelated tasks sa strategic management. Ano? Unang-una, forming yung vision natin. Pangalawa, pagsiset up ng corporate objectives. Number 3, once na may objectives, once na may vision na tayo, we have to craft yung mga strategies natin so that these strategies will be the reason kung paano natin ma-achieve yung objectives and of course, the vision as a whole. And hindi mawawala o hindi matatapos doon lamang. Kailangan i-implement, kailangan i-execute yung mga strategies na to and i-evaluate natin, syempre, yung progress, yung naging performance, at kung merong kailangang i-correct or i-improve sa strategies. So at the heart of the strategic management ay yung need o yung kailangan natin na magkaroon ng decisions required at present to make the company competitive in the future. So yun yung pinaka-core ng strategic management. Yung need natin to make the decisions required sa ngayon para yung ating company ay maging competitive hindi lamang ngayon, but most importantly in the future and for the next generation. So bakit kailangan daw ito, ang strategic management? Yan, because the environment kung saan yung success ng ating business in the future will be earned and is likely to be quite different. Of course, time is changing, ano? Maaari yung success natin ngayon ay hindi na ito yung success tomorrow, next year, or after 5 years. Kasi nagbabago, di ba? To succeed in the new environment of tomorrow, yun na nga, the organization itself must undergo significant and sometimes radical change. Katulad ngayon, because of the pandemic, ano, maaaring sawang-sawa na tayo sa lagi na lang ina-anchor natin or ina-associate natin ang mga pangyayari. Pero that's the reality of the situation, ano? Until now, hindi pa naman tapos ang pandemic, di ba? What's good ngayon lang and different dun sa previous years is ngayon mas mataas na yung na-vaccinate, ano? And hopefully talaga namang itutuloy na magkaroon ng face-to-face na rin, ano? By second semester. So in preparation to that, the faculty members of MSc and as well as the personnel talagang nire-require na talagang kaming lahat ay ma-vaccinate kahit whether we like it or not. Katulad ko, ako'y very hesitant sa ganyan pero I have no choice. Pero kailangan ko rin, iba na rin yung protected, ano? Iba na rin yung confidence mo kapag alam mo na vaccinated ka and at the same time, hindi ka carrier o hindi ka hindi ka magiging risk para sa mga estudyante mo once na tayo nagkaroon ng face-to-face. Ano? So, balik tayo dun sa pinag-uusapan natin. Ano? So, sino mag-iisip na mangyayari talaga itong pandemic? Diba? Dati, nung nag-i-start pa lang sa China ang virus, who would think na yan ay magiging pandemic? When you see pandemic, global ang scale, no? Hindi lang isang country ang nagsuffer, but lahat buong mundo, no? And radical change talaga ang nangyari sa mga entrepreneurs, ano, yung mga business owner. Kailangan talaga umisip kami ng paraan for our business to stay afloat, ano? Hindi na pwede, hindi, for example, ngayon talagang noong 2020 at saka ngayon 2021, wala sa aming yung expansion muna, yung pagdagdag na naman ng mga branches, ganyan. No. Nag-focus na lang talaga kami muna sa internal environment ng business operation, no? When I say internal, ibig sabihin ay inimprove pa namin yung aming mga products, no? Yung service, ni-refresh yung mga minds ng mga empleyado, and then in-inculcate sa kanila yung how to value yung pagkakaroon ng trabaho, di ba? Kasi dati ang mga empleyado, ang babaw lang, basta may trabaho, and then ganun lang nila iiwanan or aalis na lang sila basta-basta matapos silang i-train. Pero ngayon, hindi. Kailangan pahalagahan mo talaga yung work mo kasi ang daming walang work. So talagang radical, yung nangyaring change. No? Yan. And kung hindi kami mag-i-strategize, ay babagsak, malulugi, or maaaring lilit yung amin ng market share. No? And pangatlo, adapting to change. Yan. In and around the marketplace, during a time of significant internal change, places an extremely heavy burden sa mga leaders. So ako personally, naranasan ko yan, yung umisip talaga ng mga strategies para makapture talaga ang market. Ako, for one, talagang ayaw ko talagang intindihin yung online namin, presence, Ngayon na lang talaga kami talaga nag-focus na we have to improve our online presence so that maging competitive kami kasi that's the new normal. Ang mga customers talaga ngayon, hindi na talaga sila pupunta physically masyado sa tindahan or sa shop. Kailangan online na lahat talaga, no? So yun. Ang ginawa kong strategy is, of course, nag-train ako ng tao ko. Nag-adjust ako ng salary nila, and then just to compensate yung increase ko sa salary is ang maging isa sa kanilang trabaho or job is intindihin ang Facebook page. Diba? Dapat lagi may sasagot agad. Kasi syempre, pag hindi ka sumagot or hindi mo talaga kaagad kinater yung mga inquiry ng iyong mga clients sa page, lilipat na yan ng ibang mga bake shop, for example, doon na lang sila mag-order. So missed opportunity yon para sa business. So talagang nahirapan din yung mga tao ko to accept the reality. Maraming beses ko na rin silang napagalitan in terms of, bakit ito 2 days na lumipas walang sumagot? Yung mga ganon, It's because nasa adjustment period sila ng time na yun. Pero ngayon, everything is, kumbaga, hindi ko naman masasabing 100% smoothly done, pero still, malaki ang in-improve talaga in terms of productivity, in terms of how they value their work, mas naging sila ngayon. So that is I think positive din naman yung naging effect sa amin ng situation natin, ang pandemic, And yun nga, because mataas ang competition, ang dami rin nag-bake shop na rin ngayon, Sa akin naman, personally, as based on my own experience, yun nga, hindi ko naman tinitingnan yung competition as threat, but rather it is an opportunity to improve and to make our business competitive, syempre. Okay? So changes in the external environment will require also internal changes in the organization. So yun yung sharing ko in terms on strategic management. Ano? So, sa entrepreneurship, ang strategic management, yan ay two business concepts. Itong two business concepts na to, the entrepreneurship and then the strategic management, must go hand in hand, to modernize the enterprise para maging successful siya. Kaya, again, dito naman, innovation is the key factor in entrepreneurship. So napag-aralan nyo na yan dati sa ating topic on yung opportunity seeking natin. So one of which is innovation. And the other two, yun nga, yung idea and creativity. So laging nandyan ang innovation. Yan ang huwag mawawala. So nakikita ko naman sa inyo, marami sa inyo ang creative. Marami sa inyo ang keep on learning para yung makapag-innovate ng bago. Ano yung wala pa sa market, 'di ba? Anong bago? 'Di ba do sa ating strategic marketing, ano yung bagong katotohanan na dapat makita ng mga market ng ating mga clients, or customers. Yan. So, strategic entrepreneurship, this integrates the entrepreneurial, opportunity seeking, and the strategic para mapanatili nga yung competitive advantage ng business. Wealth creation is the heart of both entrepreneurship and the strategic management. Yan yung pinakang heart ng dalawang yan. Yung magkaroon tayo makapag-create tayo ng wealth or makapag-accumulate tayo syempre ng maayos na profit para sa ating business. Outcomes from creation and exploiting current advantages, while kasabay nito ay nag-explore din tayo ng mga bago, can be tangible such as enhancement ng firm's wealth and intangible katulad ng enhancement in the firm's intellectual and social capital. So ito naman yung 4 domains of integrating strategic management and entrepreneurship. The external networks, alam nyo na yan, the resources and organizational learning, yung internal capabilities, yung competencies ng mga members, and sino-sino yung mga tao natin o yung manpower natin, yung tinatawag na human capital. Ini-empower ba ninyo ito? Tinitrain ba natin sila? Yan. Innovation and internalization. Moving into international market by SMEs is a form of entrepreneurship. So, marami naman ding mga SMEs ang going international. So, actually, yung ating banana chips, Three Sisters, ay talagang very quality ang kanyang product, Pero alam ko parang siya ay hanggang pa lang, within here in the Philippines pa lang ang kanyang market, Pero siguro, in terms of international, hindi ko masasabing internalization na agad yung nakakapagpadala siguro sa ibang bansa. Pero siguro ito yung lang sa mga dyan, OFW or mga naninirahan na sa ibang bansa na pinapapackage lang ng mga kamag-anak or relatives dito sa Philippines, ganun. Pero hindi yun internalization. Ibig sabihin nun, ng internalization is really, meron ka talagang partner sa iba-ibang bansa or sa ibang bansa na kung saan sila ay nag-aangkat ng iyong produkto para sa international market. So yun. Pero syempre, hindi natin minamaliit yung magkaroon ka nga lang ng product mo sa SM supermarket. Abay, malaking bagay po yun. Talagang na yun, ibang level ka na nun, pag ganun na. Like for example, Kamita, yung Rehanos, arrowroot cookies, di ba? Pero ngayon tumigil na si Kamita na sa SM nga, ito, I think ito yung na-share ko na rin sa inyo dati. It's because matagal ang SM, magbayad. Okay? So 6 core issues sa strategic management. Bakit siya issues? O yung competitive strategy. Gaano ka competitive ba yung yung business mo? Or baka naman happy na ang business owner sa status quo. Feeling nila sila na lang lagi ang best. Okay? Yun, issue yun. Corporate strategy and governance, baka wala namang malinaw na structure or walang corporate strategy or walang standards na sinusunod. Global strategy. Okay? Strategy process. May standard ba? May process ba talaga na sinusunod? Knowledge and innovation. Are we utilizing wisely kung ano yung available knowledge or education ng mga members as well as the non-family employees? As well as, are we open for innovation? Diba? Or we are just satisfied with the present or existing products natin? The practice of strategy. How open tayo nag-i-strategize? O baka naman pag may need lang or dahil sa medyo pabagsak na ang business, doon lang tayo nag-a-apply ng strategic management or planning. Yung mga ganun. So, 6 core issues siya. Yan. So, ito yung meaning lang naman ng strategy, the art of war, especially planning of movements into favorable position. Yun naman talaga yun, Lalo na kapag very high ang competition, yan. So, kailangan ay isip-isip din para maging favorable din sa business or sa atin yung situation, Hindi yung reactive ka na, ay naku, ginaya lang naman yung products ko niyan, ganyan, or sinisiraan mo yung kakompetensya mo. Hindi na uubra ngayong panahon yan, yung mga ganyan. Actually, magbabackfire pa yan sa'yo. Pag ganyan ang klase ng iyong management style sa business mo, nandun lagi yung insecurity at saka inggit mo sa mga kakompetensya mo, ay hindi uunlad, hindi magpo-prosper kasi puro ka nega. Kailangan ngayon ay proactive ka. Ito lagi kong sinasabi sa inyo, Okay? Kami, for example, ang dami namang bake shop talaga na ngayon, dito pa lang sa Mugpog, talagang isang linya ng kalsada, puro bakery talaga. And ang sisti pa doon ay yung mga dati naming baker pa, ang kanilang mga na-pirate na empleyado, Pero okay lang, sige. Kasi ako naman talaga, I'm a firm believer na once na nagpakita ka sa akin ng hindi magandang work ethics at talagang dumating tayo sa punto na magpa-part way tayo, hindi ka na makakabalik. Kasi syempre, I have my own standards and principles. So, kailangan kong mag-stick din doon. And mahirap din kasi kapag may mga pasaway talaga sa members ng iyong negosyo or members ng iyong business or itong kunwari dito sa production operation namin, marami. I have mga skilled baker talaga yun, magagaling talagang mag-cake, mag-design. Pero mas pinili ko pa rin na kasi at the end of the day, character pa rin talaga ang importante. Aanhin mo yung magaling mong baker, or aanhin mo yung napaka-skilled mong baker kung hindi naman siya kung mahirap naman siya pakisamahan. Di bali na lang. Sabi ko nga sa kanya doon sa isa kong baker na umalis, pag umalis ka ngayon, sinasabi ko sa iyo mahihirapan ka nang bumalik. And true enough, talagang ganun talaga. Kasi once na ako'y nakapag-train na ng iba, it would be unfair naman, syempre dun sa training ko, kung ibabalik ko siya sa dati niyang position just to accept again yung umalis ng baker. 'Di ba? So, yun ang nangyari. 'Di ba? Yan. Okay? So, the determination of the long-run goals and objectives, adoption of courses of action, and the allocation of resources. So, yan ang ibig sabihin ng strategy also. Nade-determine natin yung mga goals and objectives natin, at the same time, ay ina-identify natin kung anong course of action ang kailangan gawin, at nagbibigay tayo ng resources na kailangan para mangyari. Okay? Making trade-offs in competing. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Choosing what not to do. Pattern or plan that integrates an organization's goals, policies, and action sequences into a cohesive whole. So may sistema, may pattern. Meron tayong, kumbaga may sequence talaga tayong susundin para ma-achieve natin talaga. And of course, competitive advantage. Because of strategy, mas nagiging competitive tayo over our competitors. So ito yung mga principles of strategy, 13 yan. Ayan. Focus and purpose, yung leadership, yung mga requisite organization, deployment of resources, yung knowledge ng bawat isa sa atin, knowledge natin sa internal at external environment, no, yung micro and macro environment, knowledge of the enemy, or siguro knowledge of our competitors, wag namang enemy. Preparation, virtue, flexibility, impositions of one's will on the competitors, use of stratagem and deception. Ano, yung binabalanse natin yung situation before we actually do something or we do an action. Ano, kailangan balansehin muna yung mga options, yung actions para, of course, hindi naman tayo magkamali. And speed and purpose. So I hope I was able to give you hindi lang insight but also learnings about the two topics na discuss natin for finals. So I will announce kung magkakaroon kayo ng topical quiz, and also yun nga, itong ating work project, here, after nyo makapag-interview, i-present nyo naman yung inyong nakalap na information do sa in-interview nyo na local family business into a 10-minute video presentation. So maximum of 10 minutes yun. Pwede naman siyang mas maiksi sa 10 minutes. No? Pwedeng 6 minutes or 5 minutes, okay lang. Okay, pero dapat nakaya mong ma-discuss lahat yun within that time frame. Okay? So, another one is you have to submit a reflection paper about the interview you did. So magkakaroon kayo ng reflection paper. When you say reflection paper, syempre, magre-reflect kayo doon, i-associate nyo yan sa sarili ninyo as entrepreneurship student. I-reflect nyo ano yung nakuha ninyo doon sa in-interview ninyo, yung mga best practices nila, na pwede namang ma-apply din sa inyo bilang mga mga future owners of your own businesses, no? Yan. Okay, so that's it for the topics, all the topics na discuss natin for this subject, and yun nga, ang magiging final output niyo dito is the video presentation and then the submitted reflection paper. So good luck on that. Okay, and thank you and good night.